This video is being shown to you under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Smash that like button. Let's go.
Mr. Butts, stand up. You've been sitting over there for 4 days with your head down, hidden between and behind your attorneys with your mask on and taking vigorous notes. I want you to pay attention and listen to everything I have to say. I have been trying to figure out for the last 5 days, you. At one point, I thought you were cognitively impaired in the beginning of this exam. And then maybe you had the brain of a 10-year-old, and that's why you were doing such things. But as I heard more and more testimony, you're just the true definition of a pedophile. Watching you laugh and brag about all the women you have with different women and the children and the girlfriends, and making babies to groom them, and having them in your presence, cleaning up, quote, cleaning up your shop, and the little girls around you, has landed you here today. You groomed Isaiah. You played mind games with her. We all heard that. You controlled her emotionally. She was exposed to so much at such a young age. The text messages between you two were disgusting to hear. And to think that she had you saved in her phone as a babe for life. Isaiah deserved so much more. And while I mentioned other people that failed her, Jarvis Butts, you were the monster in this whole picture. She did deserve love from her parents and everyone who was in her life. She was ignored, she was neglected, and you took complete advantage of that. She wanted someone to love her, and she will never know what that feels like. Your children deserve more. As much as defense counsel has raised issues on count one, all that has done is raise the question of fact for the trier of fact, which means that this will be for a jury or a judge to hear at Third Circuit. I pray for the healing of all the victims and the young girls and possibly boys who have come into contact with you. As a community, we should look at this case as a prime example of how much work we have to do when it comes to protecting our children and especially our black girls. I pray for closure and healing for all those who have been traumatized by you. And for you, Jarvis Butts, I wish you a speedy trial and that justice be delivered. Your bind over date is January 16th at 9 o'clock a.m. Anything else for the record?
No, thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Stop for defense. Thank you, Judge.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It is your girl, Survivor Speaks, your best and favorite breast cancer survivor. So today, we are back. Today is the day that Travis Jarvis, y'all know I've been working overtime and I'm tired. So today is the day that Jarvis Butts is supposed to be back in court. However, I have not seen anywhere where they are streaming the hearing for today. And I've been looking. I looked yesterday. I looked this morning. And I'm not able to. I don't see anyone. Any channel. I went to the Detroit channels as well. I don't see anywhere where they are streaming today. Let me take another look while I'm over here. Let me see. Hold on one moment. I need to get on over here and look at. Hold on. All right, I see two people are watching. If you're watching from Twitter, hello. If you're in the bushes, hello. Thank you for liking the video. I just wanted to give a shout out to whoever was here right now. I'm not seeing anyone that's here on the YouTube side. At least you didn't comment, but there are people here and they may be from Twitter. So I've been looking for the live feed for Travis Butts. And right now, I don't see where they are streaming it just yet. So we are here, and I started the stream off with Travis, with the judge, from what she told Travis the last time that we were in court, because I thought it was a powerful way to start the stream. And so hopefully we'll have someone. I'm looking over here in the Detroit areas, and I'm looking to see if possibly we will have a something pop up soon. But I did put some things over on TikTok, and there's an ongoing discussion over there, and they're saying, bad things about Zanaya's biological father, stating that he was right in the same city, and he hid he signed over his rights because he was married and didn't want his wife to know. So good morning to Virgo. Thank you so much for coming. I'm trying to see if they're going to live stream his court date for today, because he's supposed to be in court 9:30 this morning. So the discussion is going on over there on TikTok under one of my posts, stating that the father lived in the same city, and the father just did not. He signed over his rights basically because he had a wife and he didn't want his wife to know. I don't know if that's a good conversation to be having right now. The man is deceased, and he is, went home to be with the Lord. Regardless as to what happened to him, we don't know. So I did ask them under that post if they had any proof about this, or where did they see this at? And so far, the person is not able to answer me. So I don't like to deal in update on court, Tambourine. Look at you, Tambourine. So Tambourine, update on, so court is 117 and 121. Okay, so where did you hear that at, Tambourine? Because I sure was looking and I didn't see anything, but thank you for the information. Thank you, girl. Let me stop. And it's nothing against you, Tambourine. It's me. I'm always calling somebody a guy and it winds up being a girl, and I'm always saying she and it winds up being he. So wait a minute. So where did you find the court the update? Because I was looking, I was on Twitter, I was everywhere trying to see if I could so I know that he did have court tomorrow. So that's why, to me, it didn't make sense for him to have court today. But because it was two different things, I'm not sure. I'm wondering if they consolidated it. And I even looked on the ABC News, like I was up. You'll see I posted a video 2 something this morning, almost 3 o'clock, and I looked and it was still saying that he had court today. So thank you for that information. I looked at the Detroit court. Because Fox 2 Detroit and Channel 7 Detroit were the ones that were covering it. So I looked to see if he was going to be in court today, and it said yes, his court date was today, but you said it was changed. Tambourine, if you can, or if you're still here, if you can tell me where you saw that at, so we can just get into some other things, because I did not know that they changed the court date. Hold on, you guys, one moment. So while I'm gonna go over here and just take a look at something really quick. So I asked the young lady who started the on my TikTok, who started the talking about Zanai's biological father didn't care about him. He lived in the same state, and he signed over his parental rights because he was married. He didn't want his wife to know about her. So I asked her, can you please, do you have any proof or anything where it says that the father signed over his rights? I didn't see that necessary. I didn't see that. I didn't see anywhere where it said he signed over his rights. The only thing that I did see was the interview that they did with for him, and he was in the hospital. And his story is that Zanai was kept away from him. He was looking for her, and the cops came looking for him to ask him when was the last time he talked to her, or when was the last time that he had been up to her school. And he said, up to her school, I don't even know where she is. So that's what that's the last thing that I was able to read about the father. And then he was in the hospital for heart failure. He had gotten out. He looked for her every day with everyone else, and then he passed on. So that's Nazai's biological father. So let me see if we have, because Tambourine, thank her for that information. If they did move the court date till tomorrow, which he had a date, it makes sense, perfect sense. JT, what's up, JT? So JT, Tambourine is telling us that the court date, it has been moved till tomorrow and the 21st of January. 2 something in the morning, I looked, they said it was today, but it would make sense, because I don't understand why they was going to have him in court on the 16th and the 17th, but I'm looking to see. Chad Diggy, what's going on, Chad Diggy in the house? So JT, if you come across something, let me know. But Tambourine said that the court date has been changed till tomorrow, the 17th and the 21st. I know he had a court date on the 17th, but he also had one today. So and let me take a look here. That's gonna be so so crazy. Well, it's not. It makes perfect sense to me. Bring him to court for one day. Like, I mean, why are you gonna have him in court for 2 days? But anywho, Jason Hodges, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for stopping by. Just trying to see if we have any updates. I'm being told that the court date for this morning was moved until tomorrow. Okay, JT. JT for investigators. JT for survivor speaks investigator. Yes. So JT and Tia Marie, thank you so much for letting me know that that they did. JT, JT, are you JT on Instagram? JT, are you JT on Instagram? Let me know it. Let me know if you are JT on Instagram. So yeah, I was just looking at Miss Jefferson too to see if if she had any updates. And Child Diggy, I got what you meant after we got off the live, so I'll look and see if she's on today. Let me look and see if Taylor is on, because I like Taylor. I'll be over there too, but I just wasn't even thinking. I read the message all wrong. It looks like she did a rewatch on, and now she's doing an Arbery case. Oh yeah, so she's doing a rewatch on the Arbery case. So okay, I'm gonna hit your inbox. Hopefully they will not change the court date for tomorrow, and that they will continue with it. We're going to stay on top of it to see if there is anything. But did you guys hear about so you know that for the Y, and so we're going to switch gears here for a minute, because while JT is still in the chat, I want to get your thoughts on this. So you know that we have in the YNW Melly case, they were supposed to submit to the subpoena to the judge, and instead of submitting the subpoena, they submitted a motion. So they submitted a motion because they're not giving up. No, they don't want to give them the subpoena, the judge the subpoena. This is about to be a whole mess, y'all. This judge, the prosecutor, the new prosecutor on the YNW Melly case, she's disrespectful. She's disrespectful. So what it appears to be is that they were going to try to bring Miss Liberty on as a co-defendant. That's what it appears to be. I don't know if anybody saw the docs, but who was Millionaire Mel? I know who Millionaire Mel is. I'm not Millionaire Mel. I know who she is. I'm not her. But good morning. How are you? Child Diggy, what's my stepson doing? So yeah, they are disrespectful. The judge asked for that subpoena by the 14th, They don't file the motion, so they don't. This is just disrespectful. I just want to talk to y'all about this for 1 second. Now we are switching gears, and we're going to go over to Y&W Melly because the hearing for today for Jarvis Butts, better known as Chief Predator, the court date has been moved until tomorrow. So I don't know. I don't know. I know who she is. I like Millionaire Mel. I think she's very funny. I love her. And I'm not one of those type of people like, oh, you called me Millionaire Mel. No. I like Millionaire Mel. I like the fact that she sits back. And if you ever watch the What the F Wednesdays over there, she sits back and takes everything in. She's quiet for a little bit. And then she gives her opinion. And I like that about her. She's very witty, spunky, and she's a lot of fun. So I don't mind being called that, but I'm Survivor Speaks. A Millionaire Male has a short haircut going on. Beautiful sister. And I love it. So JT, yes, this judge needs to recuse himself because why are you not letting these folks know you are in charge? JT, thank you. He definitely I'm not. Listen, long as nobody's not over here, I got myself just behind me. So I'm not really. That's why yesterday I didn't see your message, Chadi, because I'll be paying attention to the chat because I want to, but when my soldiers are in the chat, I really don't have to. They got that over there. So I'm looking elsewhere sometimes. No, I was saying that she had been updating on. Oh, okay. Got you. Millionaire Male, and also JT just said it up here. Mrs. Jefferson. I like Miss Jefferson too. I like them all. Like, we're all reporting on some of the same stuff, but everybody reports differently. And so I like them all. So no problem there, G. I like Millionaire Male anyway, so it's okay. Hey, First Best Gigi. The court date has been postponed till tomorrow, but we were talking about Y&W Melly. Y&W Melly while I have JT here in this chat. Because I'm asking her opinion on something. So let me just say, shout out to AOBD. AOBD, when you came here yesterday, I meant to tell you, I noticed you've been missing. Where you been, brother? Where you been? But I'm glad to see that you are back. Thank you for that, AOBD. Get them likes up. If you here, you got to scream, hit the likes. But there are people here that are watching on Twitter. AOBD, they can't hit the like. I wish they would just come on over here and hit it and say I'm live. Hit like it if you prefer to watch on Twitter. Just go back over there, but just hit the like. Hit the like for your sister. Y'all see I have my judge's robe on for today. I was ready for today. Let me tell y'all what the truth is about this robe. And you guys in here that who knows, you know who I'm talking about. You're gonna find this hilarious because underneath my robe, I have on the shirt, and I put it on. I said, okay, I'm gonna put on my shirt today. I'm wearing my little purple shirt today, representing domestic violence and all that other stuff. But it was quite wrinkled. I said, if I get on here and Sustained Overrule happen to come over here, she's liable to be in my chat talking about why you're not in that shirt. So yes, I said, what? Let me go in today as the judge. Yes, this is my judge robe, and I'm here. So as AOBD said, let's get these likes up, please. Not gonna be here for a long time because what we came here for is not the case. And I'm mad about having to wait another day. I was ready to see this loser once more. Like I said, there is a chat going on over there on TikTok Talk underneath one of my posts about what is going on? Naziah's father, biological father. And I'm going to refrain from saying anything negative about him. I need proof. You need to, I don't care what you heard and what you said. Supposedly she was kept away from the father until I can get somebody other than Shannon Harris. Oh, I got a treat for y'all. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Didn't I tell y'all that your girl had y'all? Hold on 1 minute. You've been up since 4:30 this morning drinking coffee. I'm not messing with you, JT. Oh, okay. I understand. Listen. You got to do that one first. I just noticed that you were gone. Now, some people I won't notice that they're gone or they weren't here. That means. But you, AOBD, I noticed that you haven't been around. I'm like, wait a minute. Where's AOBD? But that's cool. I just like to make sure my people is okay when I don't see them. You've been up since, and did you watch that 7 Mile video when Shannon called in? No, I didn't. You know what? When I got off here yesterday, I talked a little bit with Cha and them for a minute. Got it together that I'm supposed to. We're gonna go. Send y'all on. We're gonna raid Taylor Umbridge's chat after this. What's up, Red Bunny? What's going on? Thank you so much for coming here, and I appreciate you. Well, it looks like we're on tomorrow, Red Bunny. He's not going to court today. So in the YNW Melly case, yes, this judge, I don't think that he's strong enough for this case. I have never, ever in my whole entire life heard of a such thing as inmates' rights being taken and trampled over the way they are trampling over Melly's rights. Now, he is innocent until proven guilty in a trial by a jury of his peers. We all know he had the first trial. He was found not guilty. So this is going to be trial number 2. But this man hasn't had any visits. This man can't use the phone. They took this man's tablet. His attorney has to visit him between a plexiglass on the phone. Those phone calls are recorded. So I'm not sure how they subpoenaed Apple in 2023, December of 2023. And if they're just letting her know now, I'm not sure how that happened. And all this time has went by. She's been talking to Melly, coming and seeing Melly in between the plexiglass on that phone that is recorded. They better not let them play in their face and tell them that those calls are not recorded, because they are. How do you think that you get to talk through the phone? It looks like there's nothing connecting it. There's no wires or nothing like that. Lies. Those calls are recorded. So this prosecutor has their whole play for this trial, which should be illegal. Well, not should be, it is illegal. And even you tapped Attorney Liberty's phone for what? Because all client and attorney phone calls and communications are privileged. Help me out here, y'all, because this one is just not sitting right with me. All attorneys' phone calls, unless she's on the phone with somebody else, and they have that other person's phone tap, and she's not their attorney, then if they got her like that, that may be something. But if it's on the communication in the jail, if it's about a phone call that Melly made to her, that's client and attorney privilege. Do I have any attorneys in the house? Red Bunny, I believe, are you a attorney, Red Bunny? I think I remember. Are you an attorney, Red Bunny? Because I remember, and I know Sustainable Rule is not here, because I want to ask her that question, because it is a good question. I want to see what's in the subpoena too. Why did you subpoena her records? What are you looking for? You can't just put it out there and say she's on an investigation and that's it. We're just not going to give you nothing. We're not going to give you anything. You're not getting anything. She's on an investigation. That's all you need to know. Well, the judge said, well, I need to see the subpoena first. He says by tomorrow. Because if the subpoena was already served, they don't have, what do they have to do with it? He said that he's going to redact it, anything that he sees that needs to be redacted. But I can tell you that I won't be redacting much. Remember, that's what he said, right? The next day, Miss Liberty is in court. Now he's saying, all right, you have to the 14th. The 14th came. He didn't get no subpoena, but what he got was a motion. Unless Melly is on some type of continuous restriction, like he's in a hole or something like that, they have not. Why do you think that the judge approved his civil case? Because what y'all doing is wrong. Y'all cannot do that. He can't use a phone. He can't get a vid. He cannot. You guys are trying to break this man down. That's the only thing that I can see. Now, disclaimer for the people in the back. Disclaimer for the people in the back. If Melly did unalive his friends, he deserves to be right where he is. But they say they have all this evidence. Prove it. That's all that we are saying. Prove it. Because I'm going to tell you this. 2 weeks before these unalivings, Melly went to LA to the studio. And when he got there, stuff was looking sideways already. Stuff wasn't right as soon as he got there. So he saw NBA Youngboy. It was either Sack or Juvie, one of them. I think it was Sack. Everything good? Mm-hmm. Everything good? Mm-hmm. Melly says everything good? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everything good. And they swung on him and they jumped him. Bad. His girlfriend at the time jumped on him to try to cover him, to protect him. She has a long scar on her back. From that, did they do any investigating on that? His chain fell off his neck. They stole it. They took it after they finished doing what they did their little 1-2. They left. 2 weeks prior to Sack and Juvie being unalived. Was there an investigation done about that? You see, when people do good investigative work, we feel that. In the case of Zanaya Harris, that detective cared about Zanaya. I posted a video 2:40 something this morning. Only the prosecutors holding. The prosecutor broke it all down for them. He didn't need to have this whole long drawn out synopsis about what's going on. He got right to the point. This is what it is. We know he was at that pond for 2 hours. We also know we found her hoodie down there, covered. We want to submit to you that the hoodie is covered in blood. recovered Mr. Jarvis's DNA and Nazia's DNA. It's all over this shirt. We found her sneakers. We also know that he went and borrowed his baby mama, Latricia Johnson's car. The car was tore up in the back, but wasn't nothing wrong with the front. He didn't say all that, but I'm throwing that in there because I think they should have put that in there. But it really, I mean, we know that he came and he got the car again, and then his son finds Nazira's glasses in the back seat, and he snatches them from her when she asks, whose glasses are these? Those are my sons, and snatches the glasses. We do know that. We do know. Yeah, let me tell you something. This prosecutor, it was very short and to the point. We do know these are the lies he told. Just from January 9th. He said he didn't speak to her, he didn't see her, he didn't do none of that. Well, the text message said, that's a lie. Your own sister says, that's a lie. Sir, you've been looking in your lap at this piece of paper during this whole preliminary trial. However, you decided to look up at the evidence when the prosecution was giving his closing statement in the beginning. Baby, I said, wait a minute, is he looking up? Okay, now, right for the bulls of it all. I'm about to blow y'all mind though, because I said yesterday I had something for y'all, and I do. Just give me 1 second to get it. Just give me 1 second. I know I should have had this already up, but I got something for y'all. Just hold on. Just trust and believe your girl. If you gotta use the bathroom, go ahead and go, because this here was hilarious to me. I told y'all I was gonna find. I told y'all that I was gonna find this for y'all. And I did. And Zania's mother, child, wait a minute, why a piece of her head? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got something for y'all. And just hold your horses, hold your horses. Let me go and put this over here, because that other one was just so small. Now, you know what? Yeah, because y'all need to see this. This is a mess here. All right, so let me get this one over here. Yeah, I got a picture of y'all for y'all of the twins, girl. Who take the wheel? Take the whole wheel and nothing but the wheel. We want to know why y'all be playing it in our face. That's it. We want to know why y'all play in our face. Chill, honey. Y'all just don't know. Y'all gonna find out soon enough. I ain't got no damn sense. Hold on. And I said, you know what? Let me do this. Look, it was 2-something this morning. I said, listen, a BI is tired, so a BI is going to bed. But I do have something for y'all. Stay this, and you know what is so crazy? Zania looks so much like her mother. So much like her mother. It's really, really sad. But oh, wait a minute. But why? Oh yeah, yesterday the same thing happened. You know what? I'm just gonna have to do it because I need y'all to see this picture clear. And I don't know why they done made her bald headed. But we're gonna look at it just like that, bald headed. I'm so sorry, y'all. We gonna look at it morning. FFX, I see you in the building. Y'all know I'm over here just clowning and cutting up, honey. It's just a mess, a mess. Please leave her hair on this one. Because I need to see with clarity what this does. Oh, Lord. So Marquita is her twin sister. It's Marquita is Shanny. Did you? Come on now. And then it's a picture of Marquita, Shannon, and Kenyatta, with who's Kenyatta is. See, they left her hair on here. So what is going on? Why y'all done took her hair off this picture over here? But you know what? For what she did, we're gonna leave it like that. Woo, y'all even understand. Hold on. I got y'all because I gotta put this is too much for me. Oh yeah, there he is. And I'm gonna put we need to do that. Hold on, let's see. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. I want y'all to tell me what y'all freaking think. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done. Girl, you ain't got none of the sense God gave you. You don't have none of the sense God gave you. I don't. And don't. Especially in this climate of what's going on today and what we are witnessing. Remember when the Zanaya's grandmother was on the stand talking about all this stuff about Zanaya, how Zanaya didn't do this, how Zanaya didn't do that. Zanaya's Instagram is what it is. I think it's full of subliminals, though. You know, when she's referring to love, I pretty much already know that she's talking about Jarvis Butts. She throws a lot of subliminals, but it is what it is. Because you claim that you did this, she didn't have this. She didn't do this, she didn't do that. She was very active on Instagram. Very active. All right, let's just use this right here. Let's see. I don't like those colors, but let's change it. All right, bring this down. I'm almost done, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it is worth this wait. Lord, take the wheel. She was very active in excuse me. You guys can actually go over there to her Instagram page. Try Diggy, I know you're already on it. I saw you liking her stuff yesterday, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's 5-star. She got, if you put that in, you'll see it come up because she has a bunch of she has some, videos on there. She was very active on Instagram and TikTok. So all that stuff they talk about, I don't know what they talking about. She couldn't do this, she couldn't do that. She had more than one phone. So if it was the aunt phone, because she talking about, oh yeah, well sometimes she would come and say, TT, can I use your phone? Like, yeah, I was so loving. Get out of here. We don't want to hear that bullshit at all. We don't want to hear that. Y'all wasn't very loving. You were jealous because that man wanted her more than he wanted you. And that's just the bottom line. And I say lock her ass up as soon as possible. I hope they bring in more charges. On, I hope that they are charged. because they need to be charged immediately. And the grandmother, you knew you wasn't supposed to have no children in your house. Like, what is CPS doing? That's what I want to know. Y'all so busy that y'all take somebody's rights from them and then turn y'all head the other way. I'm confused. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Yeah, we coming. So let me see what's going on in the chat. I'm waiting for something to pop up. I'm waiting for this to finish downloading. Okay, there it is. Now I gotta upload it and then I'll be ready to all right. Okay, y'all. Okay, so let me see if I can put it over here. Let me see, because I see that as a dag on the video, and they may not let me see. Yeah, they're not gonna let me do it that way, jag on it. No problem. I'm gonna just go on ahead and cause can't she pay? Oh, girl, now what's happening? You done removed your whole oh, I changed the layout. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so let me go ahead and get this and show y'all. All right, I have to delete this in order to pull it in. All right. All right. It's downloading. Uploading. So yeah, I did find the picture yesterday. Somebody in the chat was asking about the twins, about Shannon's twin. And so it was so much going on yesterday. I couldn't find the picture, but I knew I had Stuart, so I went in like I promised, like I said. I went on ahead and I found the picture. And I'm going to put it right on the screen. It's 100%. What are y'all doing? Okay, here it goes again. And I'm going to show it to you right about. Come on, let it go. Now, because I found the picture of them. And you're going to see Zanaya's mother is in the middle. I don't know why they took me off the screen and just has this thing on the screen. Like, what's going on? You said that it was ready. So I'm going to show you. Okay, here we go, guys. Give it 1 minute. Hold on. That's how I said. Let me go back, y'all, because nobody at. All right, we're going to stop. Thank you. Oh, no, I said stop. Chill, this thing is playing with me. Let me just do it like this. So there's the twins. That's Zanaya's mother in the middle. Shannon, Marquita. Then of course, I put the picture up here of Jarvis and Shannon. Don't ask me why they took her hair off. I need to smooth the picture out a little bit. It is what it is. They didn't care about Naziah. Minus her mom. I'm giving her mom a pass. And that's just what I decided to do after looking at the video of her, talking about whatever. We all have people in our families that have issues, so, maybe drug addicted, and things like that. And we don't want to start condemning people because you never know. I always say to people, America, the whole country is one prescription away from addiction. If that didn't go over your head, you understood what I just said. America is one prescription away from addiction. So, just because things happen. And then she also said that she suffered from SA. Like when she said the same ish happened to me all of my life. None of those kids are supposed to be in my mother's custody. So now, Grandma Annette, you need to go on to jail and don't pass go for having them kids knowing you ain't supposed to have them, along with the CPS worker that placed them in your home. And along with you turning a blind eye to what was going on in your home. Because you got on the stand and you perjured yourself. So the thing for me is, no deal should be made. They didn't give the state anything. If anything, the grandmother took away from the state. You tried to minimize what was going on like you didn't know. Baby, that's perjury. Because contrary to what you're saying, the text message is saying something different. And then Shannon, I want to know, big back bitch. She done lost a little weight, came into court looking like a mixture of a little bit of everything. But I want to know, so you try to say that the text messages, some of these text messages that the prosecutor had, those wasn't mine. No, those, not my text. No, not my text. You texting Jarvis, asking Jarvis, this is everything I need to know. This right here confirmed it for me that you knew. You text Jarvis and you said, Zanaya wants to know, do you still need her for anything? You didn't say, do you need her to come up there? Are they cleaning the shop today so they can get paid? She want to know if you need a hand with the paperwork at the desk, since you're trying to teach them how to be responsible. You want to know if he need her for anything. Anything means anything. Next case. You know. I'm going to just leave that right up there and let y'all absorb the pictures of Marquita, Shannon, and Marquita and Shannon. These right here, that's them. And this is Zanaya's mother in the middle. You could tell she was a beautiful woman. Zanaya looked just like her mother. And then if you remember, thank you, Chadi, because I do see that we do have the people dropping off the using the Naziah emojis down here in the chat. My mods are awesome. Thank you so much. So I just dropped some Zanaya emojis in the chat. And if you're a channel emoji member, you have access to our channel emojis. And so we do have a emoji that I uploaded of Zanaya. Naziah. So let me see what y'all doing over here in this chat. I know it's a mess. I know it's a mess. We're about to get out of here soon, but we're going to raid Taylor Child Diggy. That's where we're going, right? This just needs to be recused. Okay, so no, we did that already. With D. Yeah. Hi there, y'all. That's Miss. Yep, I think we did this. AOTK Child Diggy came in. AOBD. Let's see what y'all talking about down here about this daggone picture, honey. Because I almost lost it when I saw that. Red Buddy, I said good morning to you. What's up? What's up? Jason Hodges, Child Diggy, Red Buddy shouting you out over here. Jason Hodges. Let me see what JT talking about over here, especially with him facing the death penalty. Broward might be worse than Fulton. I believe so. But did you guys see the video? Yeah, I think Flesh did show it. The video of what is that crazy woman name? Because she crazy to me. Fanny, asking for more money to fix the jail. Wait, and then when they show those pictures of the jail doors hanging off the end, you wouldn't have me working in there. You would have not had me working in there. There is no way. No way. The way the door was hanging off the hinges, right? It was attached at the top, but the bottom part was swung all the way out. There had to be no correction officer, no supervision if that was allowed to happen to more than one cell. Where the freak was y'all at? Where were you? Even if you're in a bubble, you have to be sitting there and allowing that to happen. That just didn't come from normal wear and tear. And I'm not understanding when Fanny says the inmates are sleeping in the pod. Well, that's what you call the area that you are in. So I listen and I'm like, wait a minute. Is she saying that the inmates are sleeping like in the pod outside of the cells? Now that's crazy. That's crazy. It is not just the commissioner's fault. Fanny, you always calling somebody else out. How about you take some accountability? You're over the whole thing. The whole thing. How about you let some of them innocent men out of jail? You won't need to be doing all of this. Because we all know that Yak is sitting there. He was found in there. He's not home yet. And then didn't explain to us how you had a whole RICO case and these guys were so big and bad and mostly everybody was on the street. And then you have the Mender who pow. Is it Mender? Pow, the cop? He coming home? Wow, dangerous. So dangerous. You didn't watch the first time, but I hear so many people say they think he's guilty. So this is the thing, right? If they try the case correctly, Red Bunny, we don't know what the jury's going to decide. It's up to the jury. But the prosecutors fabricated, evidence, locked people up that have nothing to do with this crime so that they can come and testify, got people on tethers. It came out now, this is according to Nellie's ex-girlfriend. She saw the lead prosecutor who has already been found to be lying, and that was found out by another detective in the case, got on the stand and testified some things was not straight. And you know how the lead prosecutor and the lead detective was doing underhanded ish And she didn't want no parts of it. And that's why the lead prosecutor that was on this case got kicked off this case, because she got her behind on the witness stand and she lied. She lied. See, let me tell you something about when you are in law enforcement in any capacity. I know you guys heard of the blue wall. That does not only limit itself to cops on the street. It goes to COs, it goes to the prosecutors, it goes to everybody. But then you have some people that have common sense, not willing to take the fall for nobody, i.e. me. I'm not doing it. You want to be in here playing and acting dumb? Go ahead and do your time. But you're not going to do nothing stupid around me, because I'm not being a witness for anybody. Next case. I just think they need to try the case, put forth the evidence, and if the evidence is what it is, then that's what it is. The prosecution team was a bully and still remains the same way for this trial. I'm just speaking facts. Now, understand, you didn't see the trial, but the gang expert got on the trial on the stand with a ski mask on. So he scared one of the jurors. The juror's like, okay, well, if he's scared and he don't want to show his face, am I going to be hurt? Everybody like, oh, that's a plant that Melly and them put. No, why did he get on a stand with a black ski mask on? All you could see was his eyes and his lips, because he's a Google gang expert. Everything that he said on the stand, you can get off Google. Some stuff wasn't correct. Like I said, if Melly did this to these two young men, he deserved to be incarcerated. The death penalty, I'm not God. I don't really care about that too much. I think a life term is worse than a death penalty any day. So because I'm not God, I'm not. That the same thing I can say about Mr. Jarvis. He just never needs to be let on the street again. But the death penalty, I'm not taking it there. I'm not God. I'm just not doing it. But I just think that I don't understand why they need. So his ex-girlfriend is actually suing the lead detective in this case, because she did go and speak to them. But when she told them her story, they didn't want to hear that. And they pressured her and pressured her and pressured her until she said some things. So now she has a warrant out for her arrest, but she won't come to court because they have a warrant out for her arrest. Why do you have a warrant out for my arrest? Because you don't like what my responses are, what I'm going to say when I'm on the stand. I was not with Melly or Bortland, or I wasn't at the studio when this happened. So I can only tell you X, Y, and Z. If you want to look for that, the reason why I'm not going to show that interview here is because it is on Law and Crime. It's on Jesse Weber's his segment. He got a exclusive interview with her and her attorney. Her mother was there also. I'm like, oh my goodness, now is her attorney in an undisclosed place, because it's the cops getting ready to roll up and woo. I was scared a little bit, like, why are they? But they are trying to tell them what to say. And so that's another reason why her mother said that the prosecutor in the first case never, ever subpoenaed her at her right address. She kept sending subpoenas. From what she understood, that's her ex-husband's house. She's not married to him anymore. So how is she supposed to get something that's going over there? And she said that the prosecutor has the correct address for her. She came in, she gave a statement, but she's saying that they forced her to give this statement. That's another thing. She did not write that statement.
She gave a statement, but she did not write the statement, so she didn't agree with it. So if she told them one thing and then changed, only her, God, and the investigator knows if that's the truth, the mother. So when they asked her on the stand, the defense, who was she scared of, because she said she was scared, she said the prosecutor, and she called her out by name. Melly's lawyer is under investigation, but they refuse to give the subpoena. Before somebody can come into your house, they have to show you a subpoena. So what's the difference? I'm not taking sides. I don't know Melly. I probably listened after this case started to his song that he made way prior to this. He got Red Rum on his mind. But I don't know him like that. I do know that there is an interrogation on here from when Melly was about 12 or 13, I think. Just type in his name, it comes up. Thank you, Child Diggy. See, this is the thing, Red Bunny, that I think that they are trying to hide, and this is what his attorneys are saying. This is why they need to see the subpoena. They need answers, because it could be a thing where she's under investigation, and she may or may not need to recuse herself from this case. Or he said they need to find out legally if the whole team needs to recuse themselves. But the prosecution is not giving them what they need. They've been working on this case for so long. They're just not going to just turn and, walk away. They know this case. So one of the gentlemen that is still, one of the attorneys was on his last case as well. The attorney that argued on the first day of the hearing, the first attorney on Melly's behalf, he's new to the team. But the second guy that had to come up and clarify what he was saying, he was on the old trial. There used to be an African-American attorney that was on the trial as well. I don't know. It was a lot of conflict going on when he was there. I don't know. It was just like a lot going on when he was there. So he's not there anymore. And of course, Miss Liberty was there. She's been there with Nelly the whole time. I think she serves as a mother figure to him, and he looks up to her. And so people may look at how they interact in court one way, but are we interacting the same way that Yak interacted with Doug or any of the clients over there? I'm just pointing out the difference between a woman attorney and a male defendant versus a male and a male, because they adored and looked at the attorneys the same way, and the attorneys adored them as well. They spent a lot of time with them there, so they build a rapport with them. They get to know them personally on a personal level now. First, I was your attorney. I didn't know much about you, but now I know everything about your life, your struggles, everything, you coming up, things that you did, things that I'm never going to say because it's a client attorney privilege. I know all of these things about you. You look up to me. They were very instrumental in their case. That is the same way that, I think that Melly looks at Miss Liberty as a mother figure, and she gives him the love that he can't receive from his mother. He can't even have a conversation with his mother. Now, his ex-girlfriend said that Melly does want his mother to take a backseat. Even if he was on the street, she said he would feel the same way. And she said a lot of people take it as him being disrespectful to his mother. He's not being disrespectful to his mother. He wants his mother to play a mother role. He doesn't want her mixed up in this industry stuff. He doesn't want her to be his manager. He doesn't want her to be any of that. He wants her to be a mother. And sometimes she steps out of bounds. And if he knows things like that, it's a lot comes with this rap game, right? So he just wants his mother to be safe. That's all that he cares about. And so from that, I get it, because the music industry, as y'all are witnessing right now, is a mess. So yeah, that's how that goes. That's how she explained it. She said she means well, but she just wants to be more than a mom, and that's not what Nelly wants for her. So yeah, so we got Red Bunny still up in the house here. No Miss Liberty only. Okay, so did they, Jason? Did they? So I believe that in that last court case, they said Miss Liberty only. However, the other attorney said that they may need to ask the Supreme Court some questions because depending on what it is, the whole team may need to recuse themselves. And I believe that the prosecution already knows the answer to that. And this is why they're withholding information. Being held in solitary confinement. I'm not going to jump the gun about the solitary confinement, but even people in solitary confinement, they have access to making phone calls. Solitary confinement and being in a hole is two different things. You're in a hole because you did something. You were basically fighting someone. You broke the rules, and the penalty for that is you go to the hole. Anything you do illegal in jail can land you in a hole. Now, they can put you in solitary confinement for so many different reasons. However, being in solitary confinement does not stop your phone calls, your visits, and all of that. The only thing that can stop that is if you're in the hole. And I believe that it's the United States as a whole. I don't want to hear that Florida has different laws. That is illegal. I don't know if you guys paid attention to the case. I'm going to redo that case too. I'm going to review that case. When I tell y'all I was so wrapped up in it. Markeith Lloyd. Oh my gosh. So Markeith Lloyd even had access to phones and everything like that. And God knows he'll stand up and square up to a officer in a minute. Melly ain't squaring up with no officers. Are you guys, is it, think about it like this. Melly is still making music. Now y'all have taken that away from him. He can still make music. But if he can't use the phone or anything to, maybe, to get that music out there, that's a problem. I think they're trying to break him. All right, yeah. He's still making music from inside. Yeah, let's put him somewhere. He can't use a phone. He can't use a phone, so now he can't make music. All right, so is his team gonna still be behind him? Y'all get where I'm going? I'm just saying, it's just try the case. That's all I'm saying. Let the jury handle it. Try the case correctly with what you have. And in this case, I don't know how. You know how they always say, oh, well, this is what he said. No, the best evidence is the video. Right? Let the video play. Let the jury decide what they hear in the video. How are y'all introducing what he said? They can do it in the opening and they can do it in a closing. I mean, they can mention it during the trial, but say, hey, look, this is the video that he's saying and whatever he said, and then drop it. No, y'all want to keep hammering this part away. I did that ish. I just want them to just try this man. He's been locked up for all of 6 years. Yeah, it is. It really is. Just try the daggone case. And meanwhile, yep. Meanwhile, y'all know little Mike and Quez is fake. And I love me some little Woody. He's funny. But little Mike and Quez was fake. I don't think that can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. And I think Sustain Overruled says she thinks that they can. I don't think that they can because this is another thing that is so strange to me. Bortland showed up at the hospital with the bodies. So Melly's not around. Oh, okay. So they saying that they stopped along the way. Melly called somebody else to come and pick him up and told Bortland to drive them to the hospital. I don't see anywhere where. So Bortland was let out on trial with on bail with a tether. He's currently incarcerated again now because he done got some new charges. I think that was a ploy to have possibly have Bortland flip on Melly. We're gonna let you out, but we're gonna keep him here. And then I got Red Rum on my mind. He made that prior to this trial. He is a little different. Anybody? I'm not going to say Ye has always been crazy. I think it's when he lost Donda, his mama. He went there, but they connect on his level, and it's just like, all right, okay. He's very talented. I don't know Melly, but I did start looking at his story. He was in a mall one day, and this guy was playing the piano, and no, it wasn't a piano. Was it a ukulele? It may have been whatever it was, and he started singing. So just very talented. Very talented. How old is how old is who? Yeah, it is. They said the 17th. Remember, he thought that it was the next day of the court case. They said it is tomorrow, but I'm sure that's civil, and it probably will not be live streamed. So we're probably gonna have to find the court docs for that. Oh yeah, make sure y'all do this one. Do that one. All right. Yep, thank you, Child Diggy. Yeah, I just think that it's a little too much. You know what I'm saying? It's much, and me being a correction officer for 7.5 years, at the county and the state level, work with men and women. I just know how it works, and I just know that they're trampling on his rights. And so that's the only thing that I'm saying. I get the right to speak on this because, yes, 7.5 years to academy, gang trained twice. So I know when they get on the stand about this, I'm like, who is training them? Even the Department of Corrections had to go out and get they brought in a gang expert to explain. And they do explain about colors and what type of the gangs out there. I've never had gang training where they ever talked about any hybrid gangs. And speaking of hybrid gangs, we are a hybrid gang over here. The heart of the pink ribbons and the bows. And we're all going down. And so our leader is Cat Not Williams. Somebody please drop Queen Slime's link down in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you. So anywho, that's how crazy it sounds, right? But that's what we are, slat. Queen Slime, Cat. So Emily Stokes, good morning. I just think like I said, they just need to try this thing correctly. Stop with the shenanigans. Stop with the jokes. Now we got this. The attorney is under investigation. Stop. Y'all got this man in solitary confinement. No visits. No phone calls. It is against the law. It is against his rights. It's against his constitutional rights. You cannot and this is stuff that they have been getting away with in the jail systems for a long time. Now, if you are somebody that is a lifer and you're doing life, They do have it where you are locked down like 23 and a half hours a day. You may come out once a week for rec. They put you in this small little, you have a small space that they let you outside to go in, and you may be able to make a phone call here or there. Or if you're waiting to, to be unalived, then, that is different. But in the female prison where I worked at, if you were a lifer, ain't no lockdown 23 and a half hours. You have max, and you have max, and then you have minimum security. Minimum security, it's like a big college campus, right? That's the way I think of it in my head. Minimum security, the highway right there is no fence, no nothing. They go out and walk out. They walking around the campus doing what they do, and stuff like that. They can have somebody pull up and run off, but it's only going to bring them more charges. And so in a state facility, in a max building, you have your lifers, you have your people that have violent crime, or they have so much time on whatever they're locked up for. They have to be granted access to out of max and into minimum security. They have to prove themselves. People, girls that are getting ready to go home, they go to minimum security. But in max, they're out just like me. They're out, but there is, fences around. There is an officer that drives around the max, to make sure there's no holes in the gate and all that type of stuff. But then they do come out for rec. For how many hours they allow them out, but they are fenced in. And you actually have to walk up into the max area. I got stories for days, but that's another day. Maybe we'll have a story time about some of the stuff that I see. It is just a lot going on, and I just was like, you know what? I'm out of here. I done had enough. I had enough. It's been nice knowing y'all. See ya. Because it's like you live in two different worlds. You live in a world that's supposed to be normal on the outside. You have to shift that mindset when you're going behind the wall. County or state. And so you get to, you get to see things from a different perspective. I didn't have any issues being a correction officer because I was always fair, firm, and consistent. If that's the way you stay, you won't have any issues. It's the officers that are bringing in contraband and stuff that make it bad for other officers. It's those type of officers. Then you got the officers that scared. I worked with this, Lord, where's abusing at? I worked with this officer. He was he was paranoid. And so he was really, he took the job for the money. However, that job is not for everybody. And it takes a lot from you mentally. If you're not mentally strong, you're not going to make it. You won't make it. And I don't find myself mentally weak. It's just, I transferred to the state. I saw some things. You try to tell women, you committed a crime, right? So you were arrested. You're here to do your time. You're not here to be belittled. You're not here to be called out of your name. You're not here to be sleeping with anybody. You're not here for any of that. So just like you have a rule book, we give you one. We have a code of ethics that we have to stand by. And so don't allow these men that won't go work in a male prison. I'm going to say it again. Don't allow these men that won't go work in a male prison because they are scared to call you BITC. Don't allow that. It's a way to handle that. Oh, he just playing. Don't ever let nobody play in your face like that. And that whole mentality of, oh, he just playing. I couldn't get with that. I just was looking like, are y'all serious? Another thing I'm gonna tell y'all, when you calling sometime, how I call, I'm calling because I tried to use my credit card. And my credit, it's something's wrong with my credit. Sometimes you call in the jail, girl. Child. I said, what the hell? They got a call center in the jail. Oh, hell no. So they got my information. So yeah, it wasn't, you know, I don't know which company it was, because I never worked in that area with those girls, but I would pass it to get to the hole, because I worked in a hole in state prison a couple of days. And I'm like, what? When I first got this, I said, well, what the hell is that? Oh, that's the call center. So they paid them $1.10 a hour. And they got people information. Chad, I learned all sorts of things being a correction officer. It was no easy ride, none of that. But it's a lot that goes on. But they are trampling on Melly's rights. If he's not locked down for some disciplinary reasons, and a disciplinary reason can't be ongoing. It can't. Let me tell you something. In the county jail where I work, we also housed federal inmates. They had a contract with the feds to house federal inmates. So federal inmates think that, well, I'm here, but I'm a federal inmate. And so I don't have to do what the rest of them do. Newsflash! Fair, firm, and consistent here. And you get the same rule book they get. Everybody gets treated the same. You're not better than them. You just happen to be a mule who was dumb enough to line a suitcase with some white powder, shenane, if you will, and try to smuggle it on in here. But you're not better than them. They just was probably, some of them was dealing on a petty level. You know what I'm saying? But you're not better than them. And so these people will, let me tell you something. There is some characters. When they brought John List back to the jail when I was up there, I said, this old is man. When they had him surrounded by officers, he had came back to court. So he was already sentenced. He was in the state. I think he came back to court. They brought him back to the county so that he would get an appeal. He was trying to get an appeal. I don't think you're getting an appeal. He was already old when he got arrested. Yeah, you're not getting any appeal. Shannon said, new hair, new trial, baby. She need to go to jail for this hot pink tinfoil dress she got on here. In Marquita, her shirt's looking a little sheer. But yeah, so the federal inmates, oh man, like, you have doctors, you have attorneys, you have your white collar criminals. In the state of New Jersey, they have a state prison strictly for them. They have a state prison because a lot of times when it sounds crazy, it's going to sound crazy, but it's not. So a lot of times when like doctors, attorneys, a lot of times when they're arrested, believe it or not, a lot of them have charges for SA for some reason. So they have this state prison in New Jersey. It's called the Diagnostic Center. You walk in there, you'll be like, well, what the hell? It is so clean in here. It's so quiet. Don't bring your kids. Don't bring your kids in here. Don't bring your kids. So they put somebody, in his case, he would go to that diagnostic center over there. It's still a jail. They still have like a pod to live in. I'm confused as to what Fanny is talking about. The pod is the area. So that's why I'm like, she needs to clarify. Are they sleeping in the pod? Because in the middle of the pod, there's a day room with chairs and tables. Everything is cemented and bolted to the ground. But are they sleeping out there, or are they in rooms sleeping within the pod? So that's what she needs to clarify for me, because it's not making sense to me right now. But she never makes sense, right? She trying to get more money for stuff she already got money for. Like, you wasn't even paying the officers. Like, so where did all this money? You owe this security company like $2 million. What's going on? Okay. Many of you always doing something. What many of you do now? Yeah, Red Buddy said, Grandma had her first child. Yes, Red Bunny. Yes, she did. And so whatever happened to Marquita as a child, something happened to her. All she said was, I have been going through the same ish all my life. No kid should be in my mother's custody. Those kids are not supposed to be, they are not supposed to be in her custody. Excuse me, let me correct that. At Child DUI, y'all tell me y'all was lying. You've been here. FFS it's a little crazy to me that you're trying to cover this case and you're not spelling. And you came over here and you looked for me. That's nice. I'm not going to tell you my business, but her name is spelled, and thank you for that. It is NA-ZAYAH. And I got it. But thank you for coming over here and letting me know. From TikTok. You may be a family member or something. How you doing, girl? Hit the like button. I just saw that, but thank you so much. She don't have any. Let me tell you something. It was I was typing so fast, like, yeah, I couldn't see. It's all good. I'm not gonna make no excuses for ish. But she came over here from TikTok. I know exactly who she is. I don't go back and forth with people on the internet. Thank you, Child D. I don't even have to be. I'm just getting to this and I can tell you. But you're welcome here, AD. Anytime you like to listen to whatever it is that I'm covering. And thank you for coming over here and finding the channel. Thank you. Because what I did was I made one and I copied and I pasted. So I made like 2 posts and TikTok doesn't allow you to go back and erase it. So I wasn't going to go and erase by the time I got back over there. You know, a lot of people have viewed it. But I thank you kindly. If you want to, you can buy a membership and you can always leave a small donation in my Cash App. Drop the Cash App link in the chat for AD. Thank you and good night. Okay, we don't do that over here. You're welcome to stay. Okay, thank you so much. Let me just go down here. I'm just gonna just leave that down here and go on down here because you won't get me going back and forth with nobody on the internet. Let me see who said that. Who said that? Oh, Gloss Up said it. In the collaboration with Krishan. Won't see me going back and forth on the internet. Wait, let me put my face back up. Let me get back up because y'all ain't see my dance. Let me do my dance for y'all. Hey. Won't be going back and forth with no bitch up here on the internet. You came way from the TikTok over here to tell me that. Hey, I love you, AD, with the love of the Lord. And you're perfect. You're perfect. But okay, like I said, you can join the membership. You can make sure you like the video since you came on over. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you can join to become a member, or you can drop me a cash app. You can drop me a cash app and everything. But what was what did you graduate? I want to know how your grades were. Were you perfect all your life? What you do? What's your credentials? Drop it down in the chat. Let me see. Let me hear what you talk. Let me see what you're talking about. See, this is how I get back. We don't do that over here. You may see some stuff going on in the chat. It may look like it's getting a little tense. This is family over here. They know each other. So yeah, they have their own personal jokes going on. But to come over here and think that Survivor Speaks is going back and forth with you, I'm not. You lucky I put a name on it anyway, okay? All right. Right there, that one. That way. Don't block her either. Let her stay. I don't she here over here. Let her stay. She probably over there under my post again. She might be under my post again, okay? But it's okay. You might be one of the family members. Are you Shannon? Are you somebody that knows? Okay. Wahoo Phones was a subpoena. Oh yeah, they left a lot of stuff out. That's what I'm saying. So Red Bunny, if you're still here now that we're going to get back to our regular business, you know how we do it. So if you're still here, Red Bunny, yeah, they did not. So they got the medical examiners, right? The two ladies got up there and testified about how close the pow was to the victims, that how it couldn't have been done from outside, it had to be done from inside, and how it was done from, where was Melly supposedly sitting? I think Melly was sitting behind Bortland. JT, correct me if I'm wrong. But when the defense got up there and questioned them, they did not test anything. They did not do any investigation on their phones. They did not the dreadlocks, they didn't test it. They did none of that. And they admitted that they could not tell how far the shooter was away when they were shot. They don't know where they were, where the shooter was. So that's why that's reasonable doubt, a lot of reasonable doubt, because they got on the stand, they said all this stuff, the prosecution said this, but when defense asked those medical examiners, they could not tell any of that. They had not tested anything. They did not subpoena the phone, none of that. So that's why there's reasonable doubt. And it's not Melly's fault. It's not the jury's fault. It is the prosecution's fault. Their investigative team. Like, I think that they just, get these rappers, bring them in. They could be guilty, could be not guilty, but they don't think that they have to do a proper investigation. And then they think that they can railroad people into telling them the truth, telling them not the truth, telling them what they want to hear. And, that is not so, because I guess they think, okay, so he's young, he a rapper, he don't have nothing. They probably looked at Melly's jacket. Oh, he don't got nothing. No, Melly really came up in the game. Like I said, I don't really listen to his music, but I did follow, because it was bothering me. It was really, really bothering me how the boys in Florida, so talented, how they wasted their lives and how each of them got knocked off. And then you go to the other, the guys that did it, and they making raps about it. Now, when I forget his name right now, y'all, he's still on the street, and I got a good feeling that he's going to be arrested in Fulio's, as part of Fulio's case. I believe he is. I forgot his name. And I liked him too because I thought he was turning it all around when, you know, I forgot his name right now. I know JT, I know you know, or Child Diggy, I know you probably know who I'm talking about. When they made that Katy Perry song on the golf course, that was the most disrespectful ish I had seen in a long time. Katy Perry didn't even know what the heck they was using her sample for. She cleared it. Da-na-na-na-na. I'm not even going to say those boys' names that they were saying because it was so disrespectful. I have never, but they was on the golf course, dressed the part, but the hats was turned up backwards. Like, my goodness. And I was looking and I watched the interview of Fulio on Vlad TV. And I had a lot of respect for Fulio because don't listen to him as an artist. I don't know what his music is about. But when it relates to the crime aspect of it, it's the reason why I was watching all of this and keeping it abreast. So when Fulio went on Vlad, Fulio in his mind, it was so funny. Vlad asked Fulio a question, and Fulio was like, are we the police or something? You think I'm a what? Yeah, if y'all get a chance, watch that Vlad. I don't frequent him because he is what he is, right? I don't even see why people still interviewing with him. But okay. But Fulio was not trying to hear that mess. Fulio goes like, wait a minute. You at what? And Vlad got too much information. It's nobody doing that much research, how deep and how far the information that you have, Vlad, is questionable. Where you get your information from? Anyhow, you was here too early. You fell asleep again. JT, what is the daggone it? What is the rapper's name that they, the one they claiming? They're claiming allegedly. Everybody is just reporting all over the place that he has something to do with Fulio's unalived. What is his name? I forgot it. The lady in the middle here, you saying that's the grandmother? Hold on. This is the grandmother? Hold on. You saying that this is the grandmother? The Demetra Walker? This is the I thought this was the sister. That's the grandmother? Oh, here y'all go. Damn, I'm just getting down here looking like Shrek. Barney. Mm-hmm. Child Diggy. Look how Child Diggy know me. Look how Child Diggy know me. God. Child Diggy be like, wait a minute, let me tell y'all. Y'all. So, listen. That's why, you know, she wasn't, you know, disrespectful with it, but did the mother look, Zanaya's mother looks just like her mother then. That looks like the old. That's the old. I thought that was the older sister, but if that's what she's saying, okay. I forgot the young man's name who has the interview with Zanaya's mother on there, because Zanaya's mother was in her life. She wasn't in her life the way, you know. And I don't know what happened that caused her to say she don't deal with her daughter anymore, because if you remember, she did say that the mother was supposed to be coming to visit, and she did. Troy Benson, I'm 100% in agreement with you. They knew exactly what was going on. You can look and tell that they knew exactly what was going on. And by the testimony, they got up there and they perjured themselves. So, I don't know if the state is going to look at that. What JT do to you, FFS? Hold on, did I miss it? Oh, FFF. Why you tell her to log off? JT said that's your type. I don't know. Okay, that's the dude. All right. I mean, that's the mother. All right. Okay, we already got it in. Oh God, yeah, I love it. Oh, I love y'all over here. I love y'all. Don't do me. Okay. So Young, is it a chance she is still alive? Young Legends Entertainment. If you look at no. I believe that. So he looked up how to do a termination. And listen, I just caught this yesterday, right? He looked up how to do a termination without a doctor being able to find out that one was done. So he found a herbal. He did a couple of searches, and from the way they said that Naziah was laying on the ground, begging to speak to a counselor, the day that a lot happened the day that she was alive. I think he had gave her. They didn't say whether he ordered anything, but I'm believing that he did. And I think he gave it to her, and that's why she was laying on the ground begging to speak to a counselor. And then the sister said that she was in his car outside of his shop, and she kept going back and forth to the gas station, and that's where they go to use the bathroom. So I think that he had gave her something. Now, what is so crazy is that on January 9th, he was supposed to turn himself in to be sentenced on a different charge. He asked for an extension because he had some legal matters that he needed to clear up. So shout out to the prosecutor who was like, the legal matters was Zanaya was having a baby and he needed to take care of that. He needed to make sure that baby was not born into this world and that they would be able to, and have proof that he was sleeping with a minor. So they have her hoodie with his DNA on it and her DNA on it. And it's black, but they put some solution on there to see what type of fluid it is. And it was blood. It came back that it was blood. So it's a lot of circumstantial evidence, but because they don't have a body, but it's strong circumstantial evidence. Also, the sneakers that she had on, they found them there at that pond. He spent 2 hours down there by that pond. He was so smart, he didn't even turn his phone off. You just got the phone off, you all down there by the pond. And there you have all of her stuff. So wherever he put her, whether he buried her there or in a different location, she had to be unclothed. So I don't know how he felt like he was going to be able to terminate this baby, but it did not work out for him. So, it's a really sad situation. It's really sad for us to think this way, but no, she was very active on social media. Like I said, she has her Instagram is still up, and I believe they're leaving it up on purpose. They can still be investigating and trying to the best thing for him to do is to just let this family give her the proper burial and tell them where you put her. At this point, you're not coming home. But she's not the only person that he's being charged with. As far as red rum goes, yes. But as far as SA goes, no, he's not giving the STD to a child 4 years or younger. No. Like, you got to be kidding me. Nope. I just, it's sad, but no, I don't think so. I just wish he would just tell them. Yeah. She's been missing over a year and her phone went dead on silent. I don't want to say that word. Her phone went silent on January 9th after she texted him. She got off the bus and she walked to his shop. He was a piece of work. Now, he had the other baby mother coming, Shannon, pick him up on the corner of this area. She don't know what he was doing there. But that's where his other girlfriend was living. Like, child. Now, did the grandmother go to the school, or did she just, like, there were so many contradictions in those in their testimonies. Did the grandmother go to the school and the school called the cops? Or did the grandmother just say, let's wait till the morning? Which one is it? Like, the daughter said one thing and she said something else. Oh, in the picture, that's her grandmother. Yeah, somebody told us up top. I thought she looked just like her daughter. And I guess the picture was taken a long time ago because Shannon has lost a lot of weight. My bad. Good morning, Chloe Albert's Revenge. Wait a minute, what is you talking about, Chloe? What Chloe talking about, y'all? Troy Benson is stupid. I'm about to get to that comment. FFS said he broke and she looked like she eat a lot. You know what, FFS? What am I going to do with you? Troy brought Troy Benson said they look like plums. I cannot. Chloe Alberts, good morning. There she is. Yeah, Chloe. So, Chloe, you see I dropped that video just for you last night. Their head looked like they got swim caps on. No, you know what happened in the second? Oh, yeah, well, yeah. In the second picture, the hair is gone, but that was because, yeah, I needed to enhance it a little bit and remove the hair. And I said, oh, she another picture with the hair on. I let them look. They can see that. Doors do not lock at all. They have slumber parties in the day room. So that is the biggest security breach. I wasn't working there. I would not work in. I would not. If you've ever been arrested and if you've ever been in a day room and when a fight breaks out, it's like hard to get inmates under control. I would not be working in there. And part of security is you're supposed to do a check. You're supposed to do a check every hour, and then you have your lockdown times until the count clears. So we used to lock down at 11:45. Count clear. We used to lock down again at 4 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock. Shift change at 3:40. The count still has to clear. And then they would lock in for good at 10 p.m. at night. You need to go around and make sure that they didn't put anything to, make the lock not close all the way. We lock it in at 10. we yanking on door handles. It's one of us take the bottom, one of us take the top. Now, if I was working solo dolo, then I would just have to do the bottom and the top. So we used to work one officer to 48 inmates, 2 to 96. The difference is we weren't in no bubble. We was right there. Right there. They come up to the desk. It's a little green line around there on the floor. They painted. Hey, hey, get your hand off the top of the console. Get your coffee cup off the console. Come on now. You ain't not shorting up anything in here. And if a door didn't lock properly, if the door did not lock properly or close properly, you will see on our list where we have all of our inmates listed. Cell 1202, lock broken. It would say lock broken. Nobody in there. Because it's broken. So I'm not understanding what they was doing. Or what they are doing. But that's a lot of places they are in the bubble. Where I worked, we was right there we were on the ground with them. That's it, and that's all. We were on the ground in a pod. A pod is a newer jail. The old jails, as you guys know, had bars. And so it's like a long tier you walk down. So we had an old jail and a new jail. Sometimes I work in the old jail, sometimes I work in the new jail. Sometimes I work with the men, sometimes I work with the women. So getting back to this, I was telling y'all about this officer that he must have took the job for the money. So we just did our bids, and I'm like, all right. So they got I gotta work with the men a couple of days because like I'm on the 8th to feel like I got a little seniority up in here. So I'm okay. He had been working the same area for about 3 years. Every year he pick it. Nothing's being exaggerated here, you guys. This is all the freaking truth. I get in there. And it's just like a free for all. TV's loud because they have a TV over here and a TV over here. And he's standing there with his radio up like this. So that he can hear. I walk over to the desk and I'm just sitting there for 2 minutes, just like taking in the scenery because I'm the new one in here, right? And I'm saying to myself, what the fuck? Hold on a minute. Hold on. This is not gonna work. This ain't gonna work. I'm like abusing. Where is the remotes? Where is the remotes? For what? For what? Because I'm getting ready to turn these TVs off. Where's the remote? You can't do that. Who said I can? Where's the remote? Oh, the inmate got it. All right, who? What inmate? Oh, yeah, give me that remote. Skit! He's looking at me like, I said, we need to have a meeting in here. We need to have a meeting in here. We need to have a meeting in here. Listen, my name is, I'm going to be here Monday and Tuesday. From 7:40 to 4 p.m. And some things don't change. I'm going to respect you. You're going to respect me. We're going to leave the TVs down to a minimum. And that's just going to be that. It is not fair for them to have to listen to your TV over here. They can't hear the TV over here. So you keep turning that one up because I'm going to set the volume. So everybody that's watching TV can enjoy each other. All right, let's move on to thing number 2. I'm a little confused, but I'm going to have to set the standard here. I don't know why everybody's door is open. I don't know why, but that shouldn't be. And I start calling name. When I call your name, I just need you to step out. Just step right here in front of me, please. I know what I'm doing, y'all, now. Mind you, some inmates is missing. Y'all been ready to F y'all up with this. there's some inmates missing. I call them. These inmates not answering. Abusing these inmates out because they on this paperwork. It on the roster it says that they're here, but they're not answering. Oh no! If they're not listed as out, they're here. Okay, so they ain't answering. All right. Abusing, you want to tell me why everybody's out? Trays is not here yet. Why is everybody out? Oh, because sometimes what? That is against the rules. What are you doing? That is not how this works. Now, remember I told you there's some people that was missing. Let me do a little walk around. I go upstairs looking in the room, they have a little small slit in the door, looking in the room, just walking around. Yeah, make my presence known. So the pod is shaped like this, go that way. Then there's 2 showers right here, and then the pod starts again with. So I go around the shower. There's a line of guys lined up at this door. What in the fuck is going on here? What is going in there? The inmates, when they use the bathroom, normally they'll put a towel up to the window. They take a toothbrush to hold it in place. There's some talented people that are incarcerated. I'm telling you. And so now there's a towel up at the door, but there's a lot of guys standing here. What y'all waiting for? Is it a movie or something going on? What's going on in here? I open the door. This Nick Super Negro in here on his knees sucking peen. He is 10 peen up, and they were standing in line to get their stuff sucked. Bitch! If y'all don't get your mother and the guy that was sucking peen grew up where I grew up. Y'all was lined up to get your dick sucked early in the morning. Train's not even here yet. What in the hell? Listen. What's your name? Your name, check, because y'all are the ones that was missing downstairs. I was having a meeting downstairs. You missed it. Now, I don't know if it was just, you was just anxious. It was almost your turn. Y'all were just going to stand in line. Y'all all going to lock in. So I just need to, we're going to get that established. And I'm going to say what I said again. Y'all going to hear it. And y'all don't even live up here. That's against the rules. If you don't live upstairs, you cannot be upstairs. But y'all up here in line to get y'all stuff up. And to you nasty scum bucket mother sucking. This mother freaker had Vaseline all up around here. Lips was just, this was a bad. I said, what in the, sir? So I tell them, listen, on Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm going to be here. I'm going to set the TV store volume. Y'all know only 48 inmates come out at a time. So from after trays to 11:40, the first floor come out. Y'all go in, count clear. The second floor come out. Y'all go in, the count clear in the afternoon. That's on another officer that's going to be here, but the bottom floor comes back out. And they alternate it like that. Because it's 2 officers to 96 inmates. 1 if you're working on a pod where there's 48. And so he's standing up here because he can't hear his daggone radio because the TV's up so loud. He's so scared to turn them down. And they having a free-for-all in here in the middle of the freaking floor. This is why he got his radio up here. He walk around just like this. Pants sagging, pull them up. You want somebody to know that you about it? That's what I need the people to know. Sagging your pants, that came from jail. Okay? That was to let the other men know I'm about it. I'm about it. Come get you some. Let's hook it up. So now you done brought it and made it a part of our culture. Stop that. That's where it comes from. So yeah, that was my first day in there. And every Monday and Tuesday, I would hear it. I walk in, they'd be like, here come this bitch. I'm not a BI. I ain't messing with you. I'm not doing anything to you that's illegal. I'm not trampling on your rights. I'm not doing anything. We're just going to have a calm shift while I'm here. Make sure you get what you need. You know, you respect me, I respect you. There's boundaries. And then you have your trustees here. Your trustees like it's an extension of you. The only thing is you're not getting no keys. I'm not ever going to ask you to pop a door. None of that. But they will come through in the clutch. Just like you moderators here. They come through in the clutch. Okay? I'm telling you, like, they come through in the clutch. Even when you're not even expecting it. Yeah, I had an inmate he was going to take my head off one day. He was going to take my head off one day. He was mad because coffee vodka, best part of waking up. Jarvis Butts. Jarvis Butts is his case has been postponed till tomorrow. JTB and Beth is out. One day in the same area, this guy say, I'm supposed to be released. I said, okay, let me call down to release him and see what's up. Oh, he got a retainer. He can't go nowhere. I said, oh, they said you got a retainer. You know, they already spoke with the other county. They're coming to get you within 72 hours. They put a hold on you. You can't go. So he goes upstairs. He talking under his breath, whatever's nothing I can do. But I didn't have to call down there. Like, it's just, I just did because I don't want to see anybody in jail for a minute longer than they have to be. Yeah, I called down there, so he waited. So I had a different partner. Abusing was out on disability, praise the Lord. And I had a different partner abusing who was Brunson. He was crazy. Big black guy. Just was crazy, right? So he went to lunch. The guy upstairs, you could hear, he like, I said, listen, I don't know what's going on in there, but you need to bring it down. I hear something go crack, and he running down the stairs. He had cracked the mop broom on his leg. He was coming for you, girl. He was he's gonna hit me with the broken mop handle. But my trustees used to like sit right behind me at a table that used to be right behind me. And so one of my trustees, he's doing so well for himself. He told me that I used to talk to them like, why are you here? You're so respectful when you're here. You can get out here and make something of yourself. And the next time I see him when he was in the street, he was at a mega church. He was security. He's doing so well. He's still at that church doing security. And so I'm so proud to see him. Gregory Cross, I'll never forget it. So he come running down. Now I got up because I have some training about how to handle myself. But Gregory Cross was just like, boop! And it was the wrong time because it was lunchtime. We're on the floor where the officers' gym was. So, a lot of officers had issues with, they come to jail, they macho because they was, punks in school. Their wives don't let them do nothing at home. Their wives do not let them do anything at home. So they come in at work and they are disgusting at work because they can get away with it. It is disgusting, some of the things that officers do. You be like, wait a minute, what type of home training do you have? And so anyway, Gregory Cross had already hit him with the 1-2. And of course, Gregory Cross is not going to detention at all. Nobody look at him for that. And then here come all the officers running in because they're in the gym with their shirts off. They all in t-shirts running in. You done picked the wrong time, my guy. So yeah, it's just a lot of stories. They did think they ate in them pictures, but yeah, I have so many stories. It is just y'all crazy. I don't know what y'all did. I don't know what y'all talk about. Tech Clouds, what's up, girl? We thought we was going to be here looking at the Jarvis Butts trial, but his court date is postponed until tomorrow. So we just here shooting the breeze, about to get out of here. Why FFS? Why? Why? Is she wearing a Barney suit? All right. So yeah. So I've been through some things, but the best thing that they do have in a state prison. This is another thing I was like, you know what? Because I already was getting ready to quit. Like in my mind, I was going already. So they had the dog program. And a lot of people that have those emotional dogs, like Judge Glanville, at the women prison where I worked at, they train those dogs. When I tell you, you better not look at their dog the wrong way when they got their dogs. You better not look at their dogs the wrong way. And they do such a good job with them. So shout out to them. Them ladies. I'm not sure if the program is still in effect. I haven't been a correction officer. I done switched professions long time. But yeah, so their dogs would go to a babysitter on the weekend. Like they was going anywhere, going out to the club or something. But so to give them a break, they were going, the dogs would go home on a weekend. But all of the women that participated in the dog program, they all were housed together. And they had to take the dog wherever they went, to chow, wherever they went. You go to the bathroom, the dog going with them. That's how that goes. Now, they could ask another person that's in the dog training program if you can watch the dog just for a minute, but it would never be long. She has her own dog to watch. But the thing about these dogs is when they come back from the babysitter, the officer has to check the dog. You got to look all in the dog's butt. Listen, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Even though the people that are babysitting the dog they have no knowledge of who these prisoners are. They don't have any knowledge of who has the dog. It's just a security thing. I said, listen, I'm not looking up nobody's dog's behind anymore. Okay, I'm not doing this. And then whenever they would go, say like they would have movie nights, some nights they come every time. You got to search. Now you got to strip search them, and you got to search the dog. Yeah, I think I'm an exit stage left because I'm not going to be able to do this. And I had started when I got my job as a correction officer, I was 21 years old. I was very young. I was a baby. All right, a baby. I was making hella money, so it was just like, oh, okay. Because I don't know what they paying them down there in Wall County was the number 2 when it came to pay. Number 2. And when I started, the contract, they were under contract. It hadn't settled. So when the contract settled, like about 2 to 3 months after I was there, and I jumped from starting pay up to right below the tier below top pay. So yeah, I was banking. Okay. It was a lot. That's why what somebody else got don't mean nothing to me. You know how many cars I had? Child, I don't care about none of that stuff. God can't tell me shit. You know? She said Zach is the Black Power Ranger and Kelly is the pink one. JT, I am not messing with you today. All right. So I'm going to try this thing where we are going to go and raid Taylor Umbridge's chat. That's what we're doing, right? Char, hold on, Emily Stokes. Hold on, stop. Hold on. Wait a minute. Put a little pimping in it. Hold on, Emily Stokes. Hold on. Let me see my sound effects now. But Emily Stokes, let me get ready. Hold on. Don't you go nowhere, Emily Stokes. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you know no good? 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 Oh, wait a minute. What is going on? Child, this thing is giving me problems. I can't even do the 51 fake out. What is going on? Child, they won't even do it. Let me do that. They're working barely. They are working barely. Hold on, Emily. I got you for a minute. Hold on, because I need to just shut on up. Hold on, let me just see something right quick, because why is this not doing the way? Why is my soundboard not working? And then this is not working either. Let me shut this on down and retry. Let me shut it on down and reboot from here. Because Emily showing support up in here this morning. What is going on? No, we don't want to retry it. I want to shut it on down. Let's revamp it. Because I think Emily deserves the proper when it comes to being a win, turning folks green. Love you for that, Emily. Let me see. Did I do this wrong? No, that is the input is the Yeti and the out. Yeah, that's what it should be. It is not that. I don't know what's going on. One day my soundboard want to work. The next day it don't want to work. I don't know. Oh, let's see. It said that. Oh, okay. That's what it had said. All right. So let me visit the settings. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can work something out. What is going on with the settings? I don't think that this is supposed to be this. Nope, that ain't it. I don't know. Is this on or off? That's not it. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I always have an issue with it. And let me see if I turn this off. Hold on. It's still not working. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this thing or why it's not working the way I want it to work. But let me see if I could if it'll act right over here. Because we wasn't struggle streaming today, but all right, I think let's see. I may have a little. Oh, something must be wrong with the soundboard because it's not even. And check my internet. I'm on the internet. That's your system. I don't know what's going on with it. And I did the updates. I did the updates. FFS. Don't ask. Don't come over here. Tell me, did you do your update? Y'all, every time. I'm supposed to do an update. Now I got you popping up. Did you do the update? Did you do the update? And I did. I don't know. It got to be something with the system because they're not even letting me, let me do this. This is not even working. Let me close this all the way down and come back in. This is crazy. I don't understand why I log on, I have an issue, one place, go another place, and then things is working perfectly fine. But that's all right. We still gonna have a show, Emily. We gonna still okay, let me see. Hold on. All right, now, so maybe I did. All right, now something is going on here. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah. Did y'all hear that? It was loud in my ear. Okay, so I think I might have fixed it. Did y'all hear that? Wait, but I ain't pressed nothing. Oh my gosh, I'm not pressing nothing. Is it stuck? Hold on, y'all. This is crazy. Did y'all? I did not do listen, I don't know what's going on. This thing is active. Oh, you know what? That may be buttons I was trying to press earlier to see what. What now? Okay. Child. That was a lot. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Yo, that was crazy. Yo, that was crazy. All right, y'all. I want y'all to tell me because we're gonna do. Let's see if we can do this and talk to. All right, now tell me what y'all hear. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me? All right, let's All right. Okay, I don't know what is going on here, but let me do this because I'm not messing around with this thing. All right. So we're gonna go, and then after this, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to crash Taylor Umbridge's chat. So here we go. Let's go back up. Child, why is it not letting me? Hold on, y'all better stop playing with me. I can't even see. Let me see if I can see it over here. If I do, I still cannot. Oh, let me see. Oh, there it is. So Emily Stokes gifted 5 memberships, turning somebody green down in the chat. You are able to take advantage of the 30-day Youngin. Yep, Youngin Ace. Thank you, Tech Class. Thank you. It's me. Hello. I didn't see you here. Welcome. Thank you for coming by. But let me get over here back to Emily first, because Emily over here turning people green. And we love you for that, Emily. You're always showing support. You have been a part of the family. If you received a membership from Emily, please tell her thank you. At her and say her name, because Emily Stokes out here, she gifted. Oh, and it's not working from here, but it'll work when it wants. I cannot take this. Now, let me, you just said 50 times, and another one, and another one. And now you will not say it? I'm confused. Okay. All right, there we go. Did y'all hear that? Tell me, please let me see. Tell me if you heard that one. Did you hear him say another one just now? That's Emily. That's Emily. Okay, so let me finish with Emily. So that's 1 for Emily. Thank you, 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 Emily, for growing Survivor Nation over here. It is always a pleasure when you are here. And thank you for supporting the show. We love you over here. And yes, he did. Yes, the immediate. Yes. They said that in court, that he did. So, Emily, thank you so much for growing the family over here. It's always a pleasure to have you over here with us. And like I said, if you are a member, please thank Emily if she gave you a membership and turned you green. You have 30 days to take advantage of the channel emojis. We do have a Naziah Harris channel emoji here. No soundboard. I don't know what's going on. I can hear it in my ear, but I don't know. I'll figure that out later. So we do have a Naziah emoji here if you are a channel member. Everybody that's a member that is in the chat, please drop the Naziah Harris emojis in the chat right about now. You can drop some purple hearts as well. She suffered from abuse. And purple hearts do represent domestic violence. And I'm just saying it could be domestic violence of any kind. It's not condoned. She was a child. Yeah, Jason, thank you. I don't know what's going on with it, but Chloe, you're trolling. Where were we at on the messages here? Oh, you know what? AOB, it's lounge music. I thought that we were I can't stand y'all. Y'all know family is fickle. And AOBD is family over here. And now you're not coming for my. Listen, AOBD, don't be coming for my dag or music. Okay, I thought we was getting Jarvis today. I'm going to have to update the thumbnail and say that he was postponed till tomorrow. But I thought we was getting Jarvis today, and yeah, sometimes you throw a little music on in the background. I just picked anything from the system I'm using today. Stop it. I can't. Y'all make me sick with love. Y'all know I love y'all though. FFS. So let's see who is here. Yes, a month after Bloodhound Lil J. I think that this should be a case. That this case, the YSL case, needs to be a case that should set a precedence, right? I think that this case should be looked at the Court of Appeals, the Supreme Court, and everybody else. And just because, some of these men just wanted to get out of jail. Now, if you would have charged them properly, that would be one thing. But, then you wouldn't have Jeff, right? You wouldn't have Young Thug if you charged this case properly. But then now you got everybody just walking. And it's all right with you that some of these guys served 2 years, whatever, many years they served, but you were charging them with red rum. They went from red rum to walking on the street with probation. Make it make sense. Then you have Yak Gotti that was found not guilty on all charges, and because he was wrapped up in his case, he got a violation, and you still have him locked up. Make it make sense. And all I'm just saying, I'm a girl about the law. It don't make a difference what color you are. If somebody's being railroaded, I'm going to look at the law for what I know, what I don't know. I'm not an attorney. I can consult an attorney. I follow some attorneys. Some attorneys, follow me. Go on over there and sub up to sustained overrule. We want to know something that when it comes to related to the law where we don't know, we do have people that we can ask. I also, talk, ask questions. And I haven't spoken to him in a while. He was supposed to come on the channel, but he's working with on Moontook's case, the angrily happy lawyer. So yeah, it's not that they are attorneys and they think they're above the law. They do talk to us because we all were consumed with that YSL trial and the injustices that went on. Now, like I said, had they charged them correctly, and for each crime that they committed, they would have came out better. But because you wanted to charge them with this conspiracy to commit a RICO, shout out to Bruce Harvey for explaining the difference in a RICO and a conspiracy to commit a RICO, which is not as serious as being charged with the straight up RICO. Shout out to Bruce Harvey for that, for schooling the girls, because I had no idea. I said, oh, okay. I was just watching his interview and he explained the news reporter asked and he explained it. So I am one step further to get my law degree. Hey, so if you ever read on them can be gang members, hey, then survivor speech can go on in and just, I watch so many trials that just give me my, come on now, put me on the bar. Just give me my bar license. Come on. Tad Clouds out here got the slime, bro. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Because y'all know I'm over here just, nobody tells you over here. Top shit. And I didn't even chill. I almost missed that. And I don't do that. I stop shows. You can you can donate $1. I'm appreciative all the time. I'm gonna stop the show and give you your flowers because you didn't have to. You did not have to contribute to the collection plate, but you did. And now wait a minute. Did somebody send? Hold on a minute. Let me just check and make sure. I don't know what this is. I don't even know how to check this thing. I normally don't. But how did I have 7? That don't go there. I don't know what did they send me a message? Okay, so yeah, nah. All right, I just want to make sure there was nothing over here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead. What is up with that? Okay, It's a chick in Chicago, but I don't know what her TikTok name is. Who guest star on on did you update your Mac to red? Chloe, I'm not messing with you today, okay? Tech support. Oh my, they are family in the chat, y'all. If you are new here, please pay the family in the chat any mind, because they are family and they do this all the time. So I mean, so we don't pay them no mind. It's they enjoy, they interact in the chat, and I love it. Don't get out of hand, because there's some blue roaches down there. They don't play, and they don't play. And a lot of times I'm not even really paying attention to the chat because that's the blue wrenches now. They handle it all. What's up, Jonathan Colin Geddes? Am I saying your last name correctly? I don't want to mispronounce your last name, but it is my first time seeing you here, and I want to say hello and welcome and thank you. Kitsy Young, hello, welcome and thank you. So actually the trial, the court date for him has been postponed till tomorrow. So tomorrow he should be in court, and I will be back here tomorrow, because we all were hoping that he was here today, but he wasn't. It should be live streamed. I'll have I'm going to update the thumbnail, because I want to let people know that, no, we were just in here shooting the breeze. He did not go to court. Yeah, Jonathan. Hey. So he did not go to court, but he will be going to court tomorrow. If you pray for me, you might still, Lord, I'm just going to skip the family. They just, Pat B, hello. How are you? Welcome. This is my first time seeing you here. Welcome. I am just trying to get to the people in the chat that I didn't speak to. Okay, so yeah, I got it, Reed. Okay, so wait a minute. Child Diggy, if I click on that, it'll just take us to the raid, or I gotta go in my back studio, right? Yeah, I know. I think I know how to do it. Me and Sustain overruled. I was up there trying to help her. She helped me. She been doing it. Okay, so yeah, my we hear you, no soundboard. Okay, I think I did that over here. Survivor Speak. Okay, and then we dropped the hearts for Taylor Umbridge. I got it. I mess with Taylor. I like Taylor. We need the instrumentals in the background. Send me some. Oh, wait a minute. No, we can't do that. God, you're trying to get my channel struck. JT says she loved it. Thank you, JT. I just hit one, like they have music in this app, and I just hit it because I thought we was going to be, but we didn't. So, Chloe Albert's up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. And Chloe Alberts, you didn't have to do it, but you did. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $4.99. So, Chloe Alberts said, and I'm gonna brace myself because I didn't start reading it. Let me say a little prayer, because Chloe Alberts has no filter, Lord. What is she saying? All right, I feel underappreciated today, Chloe. What? I needed the lead horn for that. What, Chloe? I woke up on the sarcastic side of the bed, and you read just one comment. Make sure you update to Maple. What is Maple, Chloe? Enlighten me in the comments, Chloe. What is Maple? Now, Chloe, God dag on it. I don't be paying attention to the comments. But I don't know what I don't know what maple is. Is you talk about maple syrup? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm sorry, you woke up on the sarcastic side, Chloe. Now I did. Oh, you said I only read one other comment. I read when you came here. I was looking for the sarcasm. You saw me. I said, "Now Chloe in here. Let's see how she came." But it was the chat was moving, Chloe. You know better than that. Stop, Chloe. Me and you gonna have to have a timeout because you know. Don't if you laughing at Chloe, child Diggy, don't laugh at Chloe because this is not what we're doing. We're going over the Taylor Umbridge. Hold on a minute, y'all. We're gonna go over the. I'm gonna play my outro. Chat, you got a chat? Oh, that's on Instagram. All right, let me copy this link and see if I could put it on my. Ooh. I'm gonna just copy this whole thing right here, and then I'll just get the link afterward because this is just all right. So Chloe, I got your link, so I can go on over there and follow you on the Insta. Okay, so yeah, I got it there. So we're gonna go over to Taylor Umbridge. She is doing a rewind on why do this thing be doing it? Okay, there it is. I thought that I had copied the Taylor's yesterday too. I probably do got it somewhere on this little page. So let me go over here just to make sure that I am doing these correctly. So I have to go to my YouTube studio. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a whole minute. Did I just not update my? Okay, she is live. Okay. All right, because I was going to say it just didn't update. Okay, so yeah, let me go here. I would need to go to content. We are on live. I was told to hit this pencil. It don't say nothing about rerouting. No, Sustain told me to hit the dag on this custom. Hold on. Let me see. But if I hit customization here, okay, I got it, y'all. I think I got it. Hold on. We're gonna do a red. I'm gonna see what it says when we go on over there. I'm waiting for the computer. Y'all, so let me get started with my outro while that's working over here. All right. So it wouldn't be me if I didn't end the show by raising awareness that men can get breast cancer too. Because of the stigma associated with the word breast. Over here at Survivor Nation, we have changed the word to chest and or pec cancer. So let's continue to break the stigma and spread awareness. To my ladies, please make sure that you are getting your mammograms, filling on your boobies to make sure that you are all right. All right. Don't you dare let anybody come into your house. Wait a minute. Why is they saying that Taylor? Hold on a second. Why is y'all getting me talking about Taylor ain't a channel? Let me go up here and get it. That's what I'm getting ready to do. Hold on. Because I don't know if I put the wrong, I didn't put the wrong nothing in there. Here go Taylor Umbridge. Now, are we all right? So I can get the video. Okay. All right, let me go back over here because I thought they said to a pic, but let me see if it works with the. Okay, so I work with the video. All right. I hope that it works. All right, so let's see when I end. Okay, so I'll say that when we end, we should be all going over to Taylor. So, don't you ever let anyone come into your house and disturb the peace that passes all understanding. I am Survivor Speaks, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream, which should be tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's not me, it's the courts. They did not have the hearing for Mr. Butts today. Okay, but we should be good for tomorrow. All right, we're going over to Kayla. So, see ya. Peace. Tailors. You see how I messed that up?
Full cycle, I just might though just like a Michael. Mama gone now, I'm thinking